We've all seen the Justice League, the Avengers, the heroes who swoop in to save the day. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what if the villains decided to beat them at their own game? What if they formed their own justice force? Imagine a world where Lex Luthor, tired of being outsmarted by Superman, decides that saving humanity is a more effective path to power and adoration than trying to destroy it. He gathers the greatest minds and powerhouses from the dark side. Think about the lineup. You'd have Dr. Doom, whose intellect and mastery of both science and sorcery rival anyone in the hero community. He wouldn't join to be a good guy, but to prove his system of governance is superior. He'd argue that his iron-fisted but efficient rule could solve world hunger and end wars overnight, things the heroes with their moral codes seem incapable of doing. Then there's Magneto. He wouldn't be fighting for humanity, but for mutant kind. He'd see this as the ultimate opportunity to protect his people on a global scale, using his immense power to stop natural disasters in mutant-populated areas or dismantle anti-mutant regimes. He'd be a hero to some, a terrifying vigilante to others. And what about someone like Poison Ivy? She wouldn't care about human laws or politics. Her mission would be purely environmental. She'd use her abilities to regrow entire rainforests in a matter of days, neutralize oceanic dead zones, and bring polluting corporations to their knees. To the planet, she'd be a savior. To humanity, a terrifying force of nature. The dynamic within this team would be electric. It wouldn't be built on friendship or trust, but on ambition, ego, and a shared disdain for the traditional heroes. Their meetings would be less about teamwork and more about tense negotiations and power struggles. Lex would try to be the strategic mastermind, but he'd constantly be clashing with Doom's desire for absolute control. Their heroics would be brutally efficient. An alien invasion? Instead of evacuating a city, Doom might just teleport the entire enemy fleet into the sun. Problem solved. A global pandemic? Luthor might develop a cure, but it would come with a hefty price tag, or a subtle form of control woven into its DNA. They'd save the world, but on their own terms. The public reaction would be completely divided. Some people would be terrified, seeing this as the ultimate Trojan horse. Others, frustrated with the collateral damage and perceived ineffectiveness of traditional heroes, would welcome them with open arms. Imagine the headlines: LexCorp solves global energy crisis, or Dr. Doom ends decades-long war in a single day. The lines between good and evil would blur until they were almost unrecognizable. The original heroes would be in an impossible position. How do you fight a team that's actively saving millions of lives, even if their methods are questionable and their motives are selfish? Do you try to stop them and risk being seen as the bad guys? This villainous justice force wouldn't just be a team. It would be a new world order. They wouldn't just be fighting threats. They'd be reshaping civilization in their own image. They would prove that the road to hell isn't the only one paved with good intentions. Sometimes the road to salvation is paved with ambition, ego, and a complete disregard for the rules. The question isn't whether they could save the world, but what the world would look like after they were done. It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more what-ifs from across the multiverse.